Many folks are finding their way to farmers markets for fresh local produce these days. But what about dairy products? Enter the Milkman. Daryl Mast's Doorstep Dairy is providing dairy products and more the old-fashioned way, delivered straight to your door. Hi, Daryl.
Good morning.
It's been a busy morning, and the sun's barely up.
Yeah, my day's almost over.
So this is a regular Friday for you, isn't it?
Yep,
For
it's been.
Doorstep Dairy. Tell us a little bit about how the idea came about to bring back the Milkman.
Well, I grew up on a dairy farm, and in 2000 I started hauling livestock for local dairy farmers in the Lancaster, Chester, Berks County area.
Sure.
And I've been doing that for 10, 11 years now, and I've just there's a lot of local products that are great, and I also have seen the growth of housing developments, and just saw that as an opportunity to try to connect the producer and the consumer. And seems like it's something that people really appreciate.
And when did Doorstep Dairy begin?
We've been working at it for a few years, trying to do our homework, and June of 2010 was our first delivery. There's been interest ever since, and trying to keep after it.
I bet. And is this your only truck?
This is our only truck right now.
Where did the truck come from?
I bought the truck from a gentleman in New Jersey, a retired milkman.
Oh.
I found it on Craigslist, and he was going to move to Florida and retire, and I went and bought his truck and cleaned it up a little bit, and it's been serving the purpose.
And Doorstep Dairy is a family affair, isn't it?
It's my wife and I. She helps me with some of the ordering and things like that.
Sure.
And,
speaking of the orders, it's not just dairy products that you provide the service for. I was amazed at your website, because if you hit it right, you can get fresh flowers, you can get bakery goods, you can get pierogies. What are some of the other things that people could order for doorstep delivery?
Well, in the dairy line, obviously there's milk. We have glass bottled milk from a herd of Guernsey cows. And then we have another farm that provides us with cheese. They make cheese right on their farm. We have yogurt, which is from another farm. That's what they specialize in. We also have a gentleman in Moton who makes fresh-made pierogies for us and other Polish foods. We have eggs, and there's a small coffee shop in New Holland that does fresh roasted coffee for us.
Wow. And so you have it set up so that people can actually have a running order, so to speak, so that right. Every month or every week, however they want to set up their delivery, they'll get a specific amount and good delivered, right?
Right. Standing order.
Standing order. That's
standing order.
I'm not awake. It's so early in the morning. So Daryl, are there any regulations governing your Doorstep Dairy business?
In our as we were doing homework to set this up, obviously we spoke with the Department of Ag and Health Department, and because we don't label any products, we don't manufacture or repackage any products, and we don't store products. We pick them up and deliver them directly to your home. Basically, our only regulation is that the products that we carry are produced by a USDA inspected facility.
I see.
And that's our pretty much any regulation we have.
Tell me something. Why do you think the Milkman kind of went away, and why do you think the interest is there now to bring him back?
Well, traditionally, your small communities would have a dairy farm who, they would produce the milk for that community, and most likely it would be delivered. And you had a bakery, probably had a local butcher shop, and as if you research the evolution of the supermarket, it's interesting how people started to consolidate.
Sure.
Businesses started to consolidate their products, and they were able to offer a more competitive price, and it seems like that's what
drove it.
It drove it, and it wasn't an economic choice for the home delivery anymore.
And now
it seems like there's folks really want to know where their food is coming from, and we strive to do that. Our website is probably has our most information on that, as far as connecting the consumer with the producer, and we have links back to all the websites that are available as far as where our product's coming from, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Just knowing that it's where it's coming from, and it's local, and
sure.
I think that's the biggest thing.
Daryl, what do you think is important for the audience to know about a 21st century milkman?
I think our service today has a lot of similarities to what it would have been years ago. We have some new technologies that have made it a bit different. Traditionally, a milkman would probably know what each household would use on a week-to-week basis. May even carry extra product on his truck that they could order, or they could get it off the truck that day. We generate our orders online. Just have a traditional shopping cart type ordering system.
Sure.
And so we know exactly what the customer wants before we ever pick up the product. And it's convenient it's convenient for everybody. We deliver overnight. Traditionally, the milkman probably delivered during the day, so when folks get up in the morning now, they have their product there before they go for work. They can bring it in from the ice box and put it in their fridge.
I noticed the boxes. They're metal boxes, and you have ice packs in the boxes. Is that
Correct.
right? Or they provide the ice packs? And you deliver milk in glass bottles?
Right.
But you offer plastic, is that right?
Plastic is also an option.
Is an option. But you lean toward the glass bottles.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, the glass bottles are, that's also a kind of a nostalgic thing, but if you've never tasted milk out of a glass bottle, you should try it.
That's right, you should. Should.
And the bottles are returnable, so folks will often leave their empties out, and we take them back to the dairy, and they're reused again. And
so it's ecologically sound. It's nostalgic. It's a taste of our heritage.
It tastes better.
It tastes better, and 21st century electronic ordering makes it all easy and worthwhile. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
What are you going to do right now? It's the day's just starting, or is the day ending?
I'll probably take a little nap this morning.
I'm going to go take a nap right after we're done. Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you.